Warriors, I welcome you to this very important and powerful video on creating the best anxiety recovery plan for you. People have been asking me the question of, Dennis, what do I do? I'm really pumped. I'm ready to make a lasting change in my life. I am dissatisfied with the results I'm getting and the way I'm feeling. Tell me what to do. I'm going to lay it out for you guys as best I possibly can. And before I lay it out for you, which comes down to 3 important phases, I need you to understand a couple of really important principles to set you up for success. Is that all right? Let's do it. Principle number 1 is you can't master something that you don't understand. You have to understand anxiety, and you have to understand how you got to where you are today. So understanding first. Number 2 is I want you to focus on the understanding / execution of the information that you're getting and not focus on the results so much. Stop focusing on the results. Oh, I'm feeling bad, so the technique didn't work. Oh, I don't feel as good as my expectation was. Oh, so the strategy wasn't good for me. All of that crap, leave it behind and focus on understanding and execution, because the more realizations you have, the more aha moments that you have throughout the day, the faster you're moving towards desensitization. The third principle is that there will be cognitive and physiological pain. There will be. There will be cognitive effort that you're going to put in. And because of that, the nervous system will say, no, we don't want to think about these things. We don't want to learn lessons all over again. So there will be some mental pain. There will also be some physiological changes. You will feel different emotions going on. Expect it and anticipate it as you execute this plan, my friends, okay? Now, one of 2 things will happen in order for that pain to go away. The first thing that will happen is that your goal will be achieved. You will feel the way you want to feel. The dream, the goal, the emotional state, whatever it may be. When you get to that place, the pain will go away and subside, or you will give up. One of those 2 things will happen in order for that pain to go away. So I ask you this question before we get into the 3 phases of this formulation, this plan, this anxiety recovery plan for you. Will you achieve your goal, or will you give up and start again a month later? Give up and try something different. Give up and start speaking to someone different. Or will you commit? Which one is it going to be? Because until you come up with the right answer to that question, this formulation will not work for you. So I urge you, starting today, to make sure that you follow through until your goals are achieved. Now, let's get into the 3 phases of this formulation, this plan, my friends. The first phase is called the personal phase. We have to get to know you. So I want you to write down these 3 questions and answer them in as much detail as possible, all right? Question number 1 that you ask yourself is, what do I believe about myself that has little to no evidence behind it, that is causing a limited life experience? Very important question here. What do I currently believe about myself that is utterly false and irrational, that is affecting me in my life, that has such little evidence based around it that I continue to believe it each and every day because it's been so consistent? Ask yourself question number 1. Question number 2, when I look into the mirror, what are the first few things I honestly see within me? People will wake up in the morning, they'll go to the bathroom, they'll look in the mirror and go, today's going to be a tough day. Why do I look so ugly? And so on and so forth. I want you to be incredibly honest with yourself and answer this question of, what are the first few things you see when you look into the mirror, my friends? Be honest. Number 3 question that you ask yourself in the personal phase is, from 0 to 10, rating it from 0 to 10, what do I believe my level of self-worth is? What is it right now? I have to get to know me. How often do we actually examine our own self-worth? If you say 3, all right, there's work to be done. If you say 9 or 10, you're in a good place emotionally, physically, mentally, all of those things. And all you have to do is continue doing what you're currently doing. So we have to gauge where you are on the scale, 0 to 10, as far as your self-worth goes. So now the formulation has started. You've answered those 3 questions on a piece of paper, right? Now we can move on to the second phase. The second phase in your plan is your timeline phase, okay? Your formulation must include these 3 times in your life, and it must be in this order. I want you guys to examine these 3 times in your life in this exact order. Are you ready? Examine your past. Examine your past first. What experiences are you carrying with you? What emotional states happened way back when that are still in the luggage, in the bag that you're bringing with you every single day that is so goddamn heavy and is taking up so much energy within you that you don't even have enough energy to complete and execute the things you need to in your day. Start with examining your past. Which experiences are you consciously and unconsciously holding on to? Why? The second thing I want you to examine is your future. Examine your future. How do you see things going in your future 5 years down the road? Do you believe that your past equals your future? Do you believe that you are not worthy of a good future? What vision do you have for your life? And are you waking up every single morning and implementing the right mindsets and skill sets in order for you to create that future, my friends? The third part that I want you to look at is your present moment. What are you doing? What are you not doing? And really get in touch with those things. Again, I want to go over mindset and skill set. When you start your day, do you have the right mindset for the day? Are you prepared for the challenges? Do you believe in your abilities to handle those challenges? Do you have the skill sets in order to complete those challenges, my friends? So, in phase number 2, the timeline phase, you begin writing down past and what's still heavy, future and do I have a vision, present, do I have the right mindsets and skill sets? If not, where's that information? Once that's done, we go to phase number 3, and this is the execution phase. I love this phase. And in this phase, your formulation must include subconscious work and conscious work. It must have both, because overcoming anxiety is a 24-hour job, and you must love this job. You must enjoy this job. You must enjoy the fact that you are bettering yourself and therefore executing each and every day towards your dreams. Now, when I'm talking about subconscious work, I'm talking about including deep levels of relaxation and trance-like states into your day. What do I mean? I mean, you can pick any one of these techniques and these strategies. Your subconscious work must include one of these, either theta healing or mindfulness meditation or breath work or visualization with somatic engagement, meaning visualization with moving pictures around and manipulating past experiences. This is very, very powerful, my friends. So when you have your plan, you're saying to yourself, okay, in the morning, here's where I do my subconscious work. Here's where I do my mindfulness meditation. Here's where I do my breath work. To get myself away from everything, to lose track of time and to lose track of space is when you begin tapping in to your subconscious mind. All right? But then it doesn't end there. You just finished the morning, you did some good subconscious work. Now it comes down to the conscious work throughout the day. And what I mean by conscious work is it has to include self-awareness. Self-awareness in a few different categories. Okay, so you have to become aware of these categories. Category number one is the cognitive awareness, meaning I have a thought. I simply have a thought. And when I have that thought, I have the awareness to shift my perspective. When I shift my perspective and put on different lenses as far as this experience that I have right now, I will begin to think differently. But again, conscious work involves self-awareness. So as you're going through your day, you must be consciously focused on the thoughts that are coming and going. Second thing you have to be aware of as you're going through the day is the emotional awareness, meaning where is your focus going? Where is your focus going? Are you focusing too much on the difficulties, or are you focusing on the potential lesson that you're going to gain from this challenge? Where is your focus going? Ask yourself the question, I'm focused on this, but is it helpful? If it's not helpful, change what you're focusing on. Shift the perspective. Again, cognitive awareness, thinking, emotional awareness, feeling, and where my focus is going. Then it comes down to the physiological awareness, my friends. The physiological awareness means my posture, I take it on. I take on the posture that I am proud of, that yells out self-worth and self-esteem, and I don't allow myself to walk around like this, hunched over all day, hoping that people don't see me. That's not who you truly are. So you have to make sure that you're aware of what your body is doing. Finally, anticipation awareness. Are you anticipating the worst possible scenario? And you must catch yourself in the moment that happens. And you must, with awareness, begin to focus on the outcome being different. So, in this phase, the execution phase, you must implement one subconscious activity and you must execute one conscious activity as you're going through the day. It must either be becoming aware of your thoughts, becoming aware of your emotions, becoming aware of your physiology, or becoming aware of your anticipation. Which one is leading you down the direction of anxiety? That's the question. So my friends, to lay it all out for you, first phase is the personal phase. Ask yourself those 3 questions, write them down, get to know yourself better. Second phase is the timeline phase. Focus on your past. Focus on your future, then focus on your present and the skills and the mindsets that you need to adopt. Then your third phase, which is the execution phase. You need one type of subconscious work throughout the day and one focus on something conscious throughout the day. And I've laid those out for you, my friends. This plan is an excellent anxiety recovery plan, and it must be implemented for 3 months. Give yourself 3 months of executing this, my friends. I love you all so very much. Remember, you are more than anxiety. Make sure to hit the bell below for all the notifications for my videos, and I'll see you really, really soon. I love you all.